Have you ever started something with full excitement and then quietly left it unfinished? A course you never completed, a goal you were serious about, a project that slowly turned into guilt. And every time you think about it, you tell yourself, I'll finish it soon. But deep down, soon never really comes. What if I told you the problem is not your talent, not your time, not even your motivation? The problem is something much smaller, but far more powerful. And once you understand it, you can change everything. There was once a young man named Marcus. He lived in a quiet village surrounded by soft green hills and winding paths. He was known for his creativity and his skill with wood. Marcus had talent in his hands. He could turn a simple block of wood into something beautiful. But there was one problem, a problem that followed him every single day. He never finished anything. His workshop was filled with half-done projects, a chair with 3 legs, a table without a surface, a cabinet missing its doors. Every corner told the same story. Something started, but never completed. People would often ask him, "Marcus, when will this be ready?" He would smile, a little awkwardly, and say, "Soon. I just need to finish a few things first." But that soon never arrived. Even his father, a respected craftsman, would visit and shake his head. He would say, "My son, a true craftsman is not known by how many things he begins, but by how many he completes." Marcus understood those words, but he couldn't change his habit. Every new idea felt exciting, every beginning felt fresh. But the middle? That's where everything stopped. And slowly, without realizing it, Marcus was losing something far more important than work. He was losing belief in himself. But here's where things changed. One morning, Marcus received an opportunity that could transform his life. The mayor's daughter was getting married, and she wanted something special, something unique. A handcrafted wooden chest, elegant, detailed, one of a kind. When she walked into Marcus's workshop, she saw his talent hidden inside those unfinished pieces, and she said, "I believe you can create something beautiful. I need it in 3 months." For a moment, everything inside Marcus lit up. This was his chance, his moment to prove, to others, and to himself, that he could finally finish something important. He accepted immediately. For the first few days, he worked with full focus. The chest began to take shape. The wood was smooth. The design was stunning. The carvings, precise and alive. People who saw it said, "This will be your best work." And for the first time in a long time, Marcus believed it too. But then, something familiar happened. One day, while taking a break, he saw a design in a book, a small jewelry box, simple, quick, easy. "I'll just make this first," he thought. "It won't take long." But that small project didn't stay small. One idea led to another design, another distraction, and slowly, quietly, his focus shifted away from the chest. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and the chest, the most important project of his life, sat in the corner, unfinished. Then the day arrived, the wedding day. Marcus stood at the door of his workshop, hearing distant wedding bells echo through the village. But inside, there was only silence. The chest was still incomplete. No lid, no final carvings, no lock, just another unfinished piece. The mayor's daughter had already hired someone else. In that moment, Marcus didn't just lose a job. He lost something deeper, his confidence, his reputation, and the last bit of belief he had in himself. What if the real pain isn't failure, but repeating the same mistake again and again? That's exactly where Marcus found himself. He sat on the floor of his workshop, surrounded by unfinished pieces, Every project around him felt like a reminder of what he couldn't do. And for the first time in his life, he broke down. Not because he failed once, but because he had been failing the same way for years. He looked at his hands that could create beauty, and whispered, "Why can I start everything, but finish nothing?" That night, something inside him shifted. He didn't want another idea. He didn't want another beginning. He wanted an answer. So he walked to the edge of the village to meet a man people rarely spoke about, but deeply respected. An old craftsman named Samuel. Samuel was known for two things: his perfect work and his silence. Marcus knocked on his door. Samuel opened it, looked into his tired eyes, and without asking anything, simply said, "Come in." Inside, the workshop felt different. Clean, quiet, intentional. Every tool had a place, every surface had purpose, and in the center, there was a simple wooden stool. Nothing fancy, but perfectly finished. Marcus looked at it, and for some reason, it hit him harder than anything else. He turned to Samuel and said, "I have talent, I have ideas, but I can't finish anything. Tell me, what am I missing?" Samuel didn't answer immediately. Instead, he picked up a small block of wood and a carving knife, and without saying a word, he began to carve. Slowly, carefully, one small cut at a time. Minutes passed in silence, and then finally, Samuel spoke. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they quit in the middle, and that's exactly what Samuel was about to show Marcus. As he carved the piece of wood, he said calmly, "Inside this block, there is something complete." Marcus watched closely. Samuel continued, "My job is simple. I remove everything that doesn't belong." He carved another thin layer. "If I stop now, it's just damaged wood." Another cut. Still nothing useful. Then he paused and looked directly at Marcus. "But if I keep going, one cut at a time, without stopping." He held up the shape slowly forming in his hands. Eventually, something complete appears. Marcus stayed silent. Samuel continued, "Every project has three parts. The beginning is exciting. New ideas, new energy. The end is satisfying. Results, pride, completion. But the middle," he placed the half-shaped wood in Marcus's hand, "the middle is where most people quit. It feels boring, slow, frustrating. You start doubting yourself. New ideas seem more exciting. That's not failure, Marcus. That's the process." Then he leaned slightly closer and said something Marcus would never forget. "Finishing is not about motivation. Motivation disappears. Finishing is about showing up, even when you don't feel like it." Then Samuel gave him a simple challenge. For the next 30 days, choose one project. Not the biggest, not the most exciting, the simplest one. And every single day, you will touch it. Even if it's just for 10 minutes. No skipping. No jumping to new ideas. No excuses. Just one rule. Finish it. Then he added quietly, "Because the person who learns to finish one thing can finish anything." Marcus held the wood in his hands, and for the first time, the answer felt simple. What if the only thing standing between you and success is finishing just one thing? Marcus went back to his workshop that night. Nothing had changed around him, but something had changed inside him. He looked at all the unfinished projects, and for the first time, he didn't feel overwhelmed. He made a simple decision. Just one. He chose the smallest project, a simple wooden stool, not impressive, not exciting, but possible. The next morning, before his mind could create excuses, He worked on it. Just 10 minutes. That's it. Day 1, 10 minutes. Day 2, 10 minutes. Day 3. Some days it felt boring. Some days he didn't feel like it at all. And sometimes new ideas came again. Better ideas. More exciting ones. But this time, he didn't chase them. He stayed. He worked on the same stool again and again, every single day. And something unexpected happened. Momentum. Some days, 10 minutes turned into an hour. Not because he forced himself, but because he had already started. By day 12, he could see progress. By day 18, it was almost done. And then, one day, it was finished. Completely finished. Marcus placed the stool in the center of his workshop and slowly sat on it. It was simple, but it was complete. And in that moment, he felt something he hadn't felt in years. Pride, not from starting something new, but from finishing something he once would have abandoned. That one stool changed everything. He started another project, then another. Same rule, same discipline. Touch it daily until it's done. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly his workshop transformed. No more half-done pieces, no more guilt, only finished work. 6 months later, the mayor's daughter returned. This time, she had heard about his change. She asked him again, "Can you make that wooden chest?" Marcus smiled calmly and said, "Yes, and this time, I will finish it." And he did. So here's the truth. You're not someone who can't finish. You just haven't trained yourself to. Remember this, the middle will feel hard. That's normal. Finished is always better than perfect, and consistency will always beat motivation. So today, choose one thing, not 10, not 5, just one. And for the next 30 days, touch it every single day, even if it's only 10 minutes. Because the moment you finish one thing, you prove something powerful to yourself, that you can finish. And once you believe that, everything changes.